I want to tell you guys a little bit about Katelyn Reed. I just read her bio and I am blown away. What an incredible young woman. Katelyn Reed is an active young adult with Down syndrome from Brea, California. In addition to publishing her first book, which you didn't even mention that, Mrs. Brown. Wow! She published a book. It's called Wisdom from the Whiteboard. Katelyn has been professionally acting since the age of 4. She is best known for her role as young Adelaide in season 1 of American Horror Story. She is a downhill skier and has earned her first degree black belt, so watch out! Don't cross her, okay? Her great joy is singing and dancing, and she is a 6-year veteran of competitive show choir called the United Choirs of Brea. Katelyn loves to write, especially poetry, and since 2018 has been writing original quotes from her perspective as a young adult living and thriving with an intellectual disability. Katelyn has been showing the world since February of 2003 that nothing can stop her from accessing and rocking a full and productive life. I love that. Katelyn is currently attending UC Davis in Davis, California. That's right by my hometown. I love it. And is in her first year as a Redwood Seed Scholar, class of 2026. What an accomplished young woman. Get out here, Katelyn. Come teach us, sister.
Hi, my name is Katelyn Reed. I am 20 years old, an author, a college student, and I have Down syndrome. I am so honored to be here today. I just flew in from Davis, California, where I am currently a freshman at UC Davis in the Redwood Seed Scholars Program. It's a 4-year college experience with young adults with intellectual disabilities that my family and I learned from the website thinkcollege.org. There are hundreds of college opportunities for people with intellectual disabilities in the United States, and that number is growing. At UC Davis, I live in a dorm with friends. I attend foundational classes within the cohort, and I get to take UC Davis classes like Nutrition 10 and engaging with performing arts. This quarter, I began my first internship at working at the UC Davis Vet Clinic. I also was selected to be a member of the Davis Disability Rights Advocacy Committee, which is one of 16 divisions of Associated Students of UC Davis. I get to use my unique voice to help make the campus better for differently abled people like me. In my free time, I take Zumba and cardio cycle at the Aggie Recreation Center. I attend basketball, baseball, and football games all over campus. And I love hanging out with my friends and having movie nights. I am happy at Davis, and I feel like I belong there. Every day I feel challenged and inspired to be the best and most independent me. Differently abled people can do anything, even go to college. Last September, I published a book called Wisdom from the Whiteboard. I started writing quotes in 8th grade when my grandpa was diagnosed with cancer. I was also getting ready to start high school, and I was struggling with fitting in, feeling different, and not being heard. Overall, I felt depressed. I felt like a big rock was weighing me down. I wanted to turn a negative thing into a positive, so I wrote quotes. I did this for 3 years. I always think that once you feel something at that moment, you should tap into your emotions and write it out and let yourself be sad. then the next day you will feel a bit better about your emotions. So at night, I would get all ready for bed. I would put my jammies on, wash up in the bathroom. I would sit by my whiteboard and stop and think to myself, how am I really feeling right now? I was able to let all of my emotions out, and it made me feel better. In the morning, when I woke up, I would look at what I wrote the night before. My words would help me throughout my day. These are the quotes that would become my book. I chose to create an interactive journal combining all the things I love: quotes, reflecting, coloring. This book journey has helped me feel seen and heard, and I hope it can help other people know that they matter too. Differently abled people can do anything, even writing books. I could not have done this without the help, love, support, and encouragement from my family, community, teachers, principals, administrators, therapists, coaches, counselors, and specialists. In fact, my journey began right here in Laguna Beach at an early intervention program when I was 4 weeks old. Then I went to ICEC in Santa Ana for 2 more years of therapy. I got to go to a typical preschool in Brea, from there to kindergarten, and eventually graduated from Brea High School in 2022 with my diploma. What I know from experience is that differently abled people can do anything that typical people can do if educators believe in us and invest time in us. The things we need to succeed are not hard. They just take commitment and belief that all people deserve to be treated equally with dignity. Differently abled people should be included in general education classrooms from preschool through 12th grade. We also need to be involved in typical activities both in school and after school. I was in Taekwondo, dance, Girl Scouts, show choir, link crew, and community theater with all typical kids. We cannot learn to live independently in the world if we are not given the chance to learn how. Families should encourage their children so that they can do anything they set their mind to. It is scary, but it's worth it at the end. Believe in us and our abilities. Don't underestimate us, and please, don't let teachers underestimate us either. All of us need to teach people in the typical world not to judge people who are differently abled. We can do this by being part of the community and demonstrating our abilities and unique gifts, talents, the more experiences and opportunities we have, the more people will see us the same than different. Differently abled people need programs and education from birth through college. We can't do it alone, but with the right help, we can do anything. My goal is to take more communications courses at Davis and to get more experiences like this, to talk to people about my life as a person with Down syndrome. My dream is to one day live independently and to become a professional speaker and advocate for people who are differently abled. Every person, like me, who dreams big, works hard, and accomplishes things will hopefully make the way a little bit better for your kids who come after us. Before I end today, I would like to leave you with 2 of my favorite quotes from my book, Wisdom from the Whiteboard. Every moment is a gift, so make the most of it and move forward now. Don't try to be someone you are not. The person you are today has a unique story to tell. We can do anything with our voice, our actions, our contributions. We can help change the world for differently abled people. Thank you.